We are live. Happy Valentine's Day. I don't know what I was gonna say. Forest code is scrolling down below if you want to plant a tree with me. Um, I I don't know. I need to work on some words. Definitely need to work on some words. I forget how many I did yesterday. Let's see. Apparently my laptop did an update yesterday. That's cool. Michelle is here. Hello, Michelle. Happy Valentine's Day. I don't want to set anything up on my laptop. Just let me get onto my laptop. Don't update anything. Heading out to take my son to school, but I'll be back. Perfect. I'll be here. I will be here. Okay. Ah! Okay. Once I can open up my Scrivener, I can let you know how many words I did yesterday. I did a little bit of sprinting in the Discord yesterday evening. I meant to do more after dinner, but that didn't happen because I decided to do some self-care and I went to bed early, which hasn't happened in, like, for some reason I've been going to bed earlier, and I think it's because I started taking magnesium. Like, I don't have trouble sleeping, but I don't usually go to bed super early. I'm usually, like, up till, like, 2 in the morning, and lately, I've been getting really, really sleepy around 10, and I think it's because of my new vitamin regimen. That's I said that really, really wonky. Alright, opening up my document. I am behind on the Wordy Writer challenge, but that's okay. There's still lots of time left. I wrote, let's see, no, stop opening up random things. Thank you. Project writing history. I wrote 1,232 words yesterday. That's awesome. I need to put that in my spreadsheet real quick. 1,232. So for the month, I am at a total of 7,427 words, and I am just under 25% of the way complete. And I am a little behind, but as long as I hit 1,400 words today and the rest of the days in February, I can make the 30,000 mark goal. So that's still, I think that's still really doable. Thank you, Dropbox, for letting me know. I still think it's really doable. Once we get into having to write over 2,000 words a day, like every day, until the end of the challenge, then I feel like we're running into territory to where we have to update the word count goal. But 1,400 words a day, I think, is super, super doable. And I'm not changing my 30,000 word goal just yet. So yeah, why don't we go ahead and start our first sprint, let people filter in and whatnot. I I'm still gonna be working on the contemporary romance because I feel like that's where my head's at right now. So, I am going to be starting the tree right now and starting the timer. I'll see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. And that was that sprint. How did we do? I did not do writing yet. I was busy setting up all of the live streams for this Sunday's all-day write-a-thon live stream day. I need to figure out a better way of explaining that. So all 3 of those streams are scheduled, and if you wanted to, you can go ahead and hit the notify me button if that's something that helps you. But all of those are scheduled. I scheduled tonight's as well. So that's what I was doing. Let me get a new forest code going. Create room. Okay, we've got, oh, don't do that. 7RFQX 8SG. 7RFQX8SG. Perfect. If you want to plant a tree with me for the next sprint, the forest code is scrolling at the bottom. Now that I've got the live streams set up and whatnot, I can now go into writing. So that's exciting. I think I'm about halfway through a scene. So maybe I can get this scene done in the next sprint. Ellie, I see your comment. Hold on one second. I literally just put lotion on. Good morning, everyone. I got 371 words during that sprint. That is amazing. Good job. What genre are you doing again? I feel like we've talked about it. Let's see. I had to, I don't know why I do this every year, but every year, the day before Valentine's Day, I'm always forgetting that the next day is Valentine's Day, and I have to run out to the store to go grab like the Valentine's Day cards for my kids to give to their classmates. And my son in preschool, he's allowed to give like a little candy bag, or like a goodie bag filled with candy and like treats as long as it's all packaged. And my daughter, her school doesn't allow like food related items. So it has to be, it can be like those themed pencils and, that kind of stuff. Well, every year I always forget to go earlier rather than the day before. And I went to Walgreens and I got their Valentine's. And usually Walgreens has, some like stuff. Oh, that's right. The Romantic Rapunzel inspired. Yes, that's right. I'm excited for that. I love Rapunzel. But Walgreens usually has some like little knickknacks that you can put into a bag for kids. And so they had like Valentine's Day themed pencils, but they only had one package and it was a package of 12. And she has 27 students in her class. And I'm like, well, that sucks. So I couldn't get her anything. I went to 4 different stores yesterday. I went to Walgreens, I went to the dollar store, I went to Family Dollar, I went to a grocery store, and none of those stores had, I went to 5 because I went to CVS afterwards too. None of them had any non-food related items that I could put into, like, a little goodie bag for my daughter to bring to school. And then I went to CVS and they had Valentine's Day themed pencils, but it was an 8-pack for $6, when the 12-pack at Walgreens would have been $3 if they had enough to get that. Now, like, I can stomach doing I would have had to get 3 of them, and so I could have stomached $9 for, 36 pencils, but I couldn't stomach having to get, let's see, 8 was in a pack, so I would have had to get 5 5 packages at $6 each, so $30 for pencils? No, I couldn't do it. Like, that was just no. So, unfortunately, my daughter only has, like, the Valentines that she's giving away, but, like, what is it's crazy. I think I spent a total of $15 on the Valentines and like, 3 different candy things for my son to give to his 22 students or classmates, and I could not stomach doing just $30 alone on just pencils, so I said, "Nope." Yeah, it was a big nope. Like, I really wish Walgreens had, more, at least 2 more packages of the 12-pack, because I could have stomached $9 for 36 pencils, but definitely not $30. Like, that was no. And I was shocked that the Dollar Tree had nothing. Like, I wasn't shocked that Family Dollar didn't have anything, because every single time I go to Family Dollar, they got nothing. Nothing. I hate going there. I just go there just in case they do have something and, no one else is having anything. But yeah, no, it was tragic. But she was happy that they had, like, Bluey Valentines because she loves Bluey. And she wrote them all out and everything. So she was fine. But yeah, it was crazy. Super, super crazy. Mm-mm. Um, let's see. I just felt really bad because I was hoping to at least do some kind of goodie bag for her to give to her classmates, but that was just too expensive. Too expensive. Alrighty. Okay. Are we ready for the next sprint, or do we still need another moment or two? Oh, man. I also treated myself to Starbucks today, and I got the nice big one. I just hate how expensive Starbucks is. I remember when this big guy used to only be like $5. Now it's like 7. Ugh, this world. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and start the next sprint. And I will see you guys back in 25 minutes. I am starting the tree now and the timer. Happy sprinting, everyone! Okay, and that was that sprint. How did we do? I finally did some vlogging. I'm I'm trying to get back in the habit of vlogging more often. Um it's been a struggle to get back in a habit. I'm getting there though, I promise. Let's see. Let me pull up a new forest code. And let's see. It's gonna be 4AY 9HC 8SG. 4AY 9HC 8SG. Perfect. If you want to plant a tree with me, it is scrolling down below. And let's see, how many words did I do? I only got 162 words in, but that's okay. It's more words than what I did earlier. And you know, and I got some vlogging done. It's all good. Okay. Michelle is back. Yay. I I'm really trying. I think the other thing is that I am trying to get better at writing descriptions in my narrative um before having to edit that into it. Like I'm trying to make sure that I focus on some descriptor stuff during the first draft rather than having to go back and edit. Because I feel like that's part of one of the reasons why my stuff is always I feel like that's why I'm an underwriter, is because I'm not putting as much descriptor stuff in it. So I'm trying to do better at that. Like, yeah, it is. And yes, any words are better than no words. That is for sure. Allie, I got preoccupied with scrolling through IG, but I managed to get 271 words. That's awesome with being distracted by Instagram. I didn't get any words yesterday, so this is much needed. I surprisingly did a decent amount yesterday. Um, let's see. I mean, not a decent amount, but I mean more than what I've done in like a week. Yesterday I was able to get 1,200 words. Technically, I need to get at least 1,400 words today to stay on track, and then get 1,400 words for the rest every day for the rest of the month to meet my 30,000 word count goal. Which is not terrible. It could be better, but I'm getting there. I'm at a total of 7427 words for the month. So I am about 25% of the way through, and I still need 22,000 words in order to make 30,000 for the month. So it's going. It is going. I think a big part of my issue is, though, for the past week, I've been trying to figure out the contemporary romance because that's what I've been in the mood for rather than the fantasy romance. So I took like probably 5 to 6 days of doing brainstorming, getting my notebook put together, getting my Scrivener document ready. So I think that's part of the issue why I'm behind. Same here. I think that's why I've been overwriting for this draft. I'm sitting at 37K, but I'm still in the very beginning of this draft, and that's okay. You can always cut your darlings later, and who knows, maybe it's just a longer story. But yeah, I'm really trying hard to stick with working on descriptors. So I made sure to grab my urban setting thesaurus and my rural setting thesaurus because this takes place in a small town. But the urban one has like the coffee shop and a bookstore and a bakery, like all of like the little tiny shops that I'm creating in my small town. So it helps with the descriptions for that. And then the rural will be good for like when so there's like a like a kind of like a forest national park type of scenario there. There's also a winery in the town over. And then I'm thinking of like a county fair type of thing in one of the stories. So that's why I grabbed this one out. I love these thesaurus books. I know I was talking about them on Monday night. I think I convinced one of you guys to purchase one of them. Sorry, not sorry. I think these are so great. So Allie, if you don't have any of these books, this is just one of them. There's like 9 different ones. I highly suggest looking into at least one of them that you think you would like. There's the emotion thesaurus, there's a conflict one, there's an emotional wound, which is good for like character flaws. There's occupation, negative traits, positive traits. There's actually 2 conflict ones. I forgot that there was a part 1 and a part 2. And then these settings, I love them. They're great with helping with descriptors because it gives you like sights, sounds, smells, tastes, textures, and sensations, possible sources of conflict, people commonly found here, related settings that may tie in, setting notes and tips. It gives you an example of what a setting description could look like. And that's just for like the setting portion. There's more stuff in the other ones too. Yeah, I convinced Michelle and Nikki. Sorry, not sorry. I think they are amazing resources. I'm also waiting on I actually got, I think, 3 books I ordered on Monday. They're supposed to be delivered today. Yeah, I got the Universal Fantasy List Romance. So it's the, hold on, where is it? So there's this book, and she has like a companion book, which, oh my gosh, there we go. Which she has a companion book that has like a list of all the different butter, I guess, to put in romances, and it's specifically for romances. So I grabbed that because I have the Kindle version, but like I said on Monday, I really like to have a physical copy of my books because I like to highlight and write in them because that helps me learn more. And then I also grabbed 2 more trope books. So there's the Tropeaholics Guide to External Romance. So I'm assuming that's going to be like story plot or like storyline tropes. And then there's the Tropeaholics Guide to Internal Romance Tropes, which I think is going to be more character-based tropes. So those are supposed to get delivered today. I'm hoping they come soon because I really want to flip through them. I was definitely sold on the emotional thesaurus. I'll probably end up buying all of them. I put them on your wish list and either give it to, your loved ones if they're stuck on like what to get you for Christmas or a birthday or something special, or just even have them on your wish list so that if you see that they go on sale, you can grab one or just, grab one for like a self-care type of scenario in the future. I'm constantly putting books on my wish list so that I don't forget about them. Like especially when it comes to like the writing craft books. I'm the same way with physical books. Yeah. Like I have a lot of them in Kindle, but I just really, really I like highlighting and physically seeing it and being able to just flip to it, put it down and look at it. And it's easier for me. So much easier for me. I wasn't like this too much in college, but that's because I went for the English literature degree. So it was a lot of novels that I was reading. So I had no issue with reading the novel on the Kindle and highlighting whatever I needed to there. Um, Plus, a lot of times it was cheaper to go that route. But yeah, Katrina is here. Hello. How's work today? I was just telling everyone that I purchased 3 writing craft books on Monday, and they're supposed to be delivered today. 2 of them were based on tropes, and I got the physical version of the romance one companion for this. Yeah, I have issues. I'll let you know how the trope ones are. The Tropeaholic's Guide to External Romance and the Tropeaholic's Guide to the Internal Romance. So I'm assuming the external romance is like the story tropes that you can put in romance, and the internal, I'm assuming, is more character-driven tropes, but I'll let you know. I'm waiting for I have so many things right here. Of course, I have. I'm really waiting for the second book in this little series. This is the romance character tropes, but they're coming out with the romance storyline tropes, I believe it's called, and it comes out in May. I wish it was already out because I really, really like this. It gives a lot of information. But since that's not available, I had to go with the other ones, and I hope they're good. And I definitely will let you know how they are. I hope they get delivered soon. They're supposed to be here sometime today. Let's see. Ooh. I forgot the new Love is Blind came out today. The new season. I know what I'm watching later when I eat lunch. Are we ready for the next sprint? Or do we want to wait a couple of minutes? Okay. Sorry, I had to rearrange my desk right there. Ready when you are. Okay, let's go ahead and start this sprint then. I am starting the tree and starting the timer. I'll see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. Okay, and that was that sprint. How did we do? I got a little bit of words, but I'm looking at small towns in Illinois so that I can do better at the descriptions. So let's see. I'm at a total of 304 for the day minus the 162 I had before. So I only got 142 words in that sprint, but I'm researching photos so that I can do some descriptions from those photos. Let me put together a new room for us. That code is going to be 39F6DNJSG. 39F6DNJSG. Perfect. The code is scrolling down below if you want to plant a tree with me. And we'll do the jacaranda this time. And let's see. Like right before we went for the sprint last time, Alex joined us. Hello, Alex. Just got home and setting up to write. Hope everyone is having a good day so far. Katrina, working and setting up some social posts. Ren, hi. I'm just joining. I'm working on a series Bible. Should have already started one. Hey, better late than never, right? What are you using as a series Bible? Are you doing it through like Scrivener or Notion or OneNote? I'm always curious to see how people do their series Bibles. Michelle, I'm typing up a handwritten scene. Yes. It's amazing. I'm looking at small towns in Illinois. So Galena is like the area that I'm looking at for placing my towns because it's north enough to where I can have some really pretty snowy wintry scenes. But I just did some research, and apparently one of the prettiest small towns in Illinois is called Nauvoo, Illinois. I've never heard of it. It's really close to the Iowa border, but a little more south. So I'm looking at pictures of that, and it's looking very historic, which is really cool. And they're like nestled next to, I think, a national park, which in my town, there's a forest preserve, like a national forest preserve. So looking up all of those photos so I can get better at my descriptions. I'm really trying harder to get better at the descriptions. I know I'm pretty decent with dialogue. Dialogue is probably my favorite thing to do while drafting, but I'm trying to do better with descriptions. I don't even know. I'm looking up how to make one in Notion, but so far I'm not sure how to start it. Well, Notion I know can be very, very overwhelming. I know that there's a bunch of templates out there of people who created series Bibles or story Bibles on, I think, Etsy. I've also seen, I have a binder. Hold on. So this is my binder that I put together for project amethyst, and I've got a whole bunch of stuff printed out, and they are all from the wizardsquill.com. I think I found them on Etsy, to be perfectly honest. And there's a whole bunch of different, what are they called? Templates, I guess, that you can use as brainstorming and plotting and story bibling stuff. But I also like having things digitally. I'm trying to put together a Notion template that works for me. So I don't have anything fully done yet. Katrina also has a sort of template, but it's not perfect. And she uses Plotter as her series Bible. But if you have Microsoft Word, I've also been looking into, not Microsoft Word. If you have like the Microsoft Office, I've been toying around with OneNote, because OneNote you can have a whole bunch of different notebooks in one, and each notebook you can have different like sections as well. So I started doing that for Project Amethyst, which is the fantasy romance. And it's just all about trying to figure out what works for you. Accidentally pressing buttons. Let me see. I'm gonna go to Etsy real quick. Also, maybe go to YouTube and type in Story Bible and see if there's any videos that you can available. Let's see. Etsy Marketplace. Story. It would help if I typed things right. Story Bibles. Story Bible? That's my plan, YouTube. I know I've seen a couple. I think Bethany Atazada and why am I blanking on her name? Brittany Wang. I think they both have some story Bible videos. I think Bethany Atazada actually has a resource on her website. I don't know if it's just for patrons of hers or if it's on her actual website for everyone to look at, but she does have a list of YouTube videos pertaining to each stage of the writing process, and I believe that some of the story Bible stuff might be on that list. Story Bibles for novels. It looks like Katie Wismer has a video. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know if it's like her showing you how to put one together or how, I'm not sure. Michelle says Sarah Cannon also has a story Bible video. Sarah Cannon's also a great resource. Let's see. Um, Save to watch later. Shaylin writes. I watched hers. She does like a tour of her fantasy world building Bible and how she uses OneNote for that. So you can look at that one. I'm just seeing if there's any other ones that I've watched. I have one on my save for later or to watch later, which is Madeline James Writes, and hers is called Creating a Story Bible with a Happy Planner. I wish there was a like better way of saying story Bible because there's a lot of like Bible and like religious videos that I'm getting instead of stuff for novels. Yes, Bethany has one, and Sarah, I'll be watching these for sure. Natalia Lee has a series Bible video too. Let me go to my watch later. A lot of my watch laters are vlogs that I have to catch up on. But yeah. And then if you want to go like a physical route, there is stuff on Etsy, and they also have like Notion templates if you want to try Notion. My mouse doesn't work very well. There we go. Okay. And thank you. Appreciate the help. No problem. Let me take a look at Bethany Atazada's. It would really help if I knew how to freaking type today. Let's see. I wonder if that is just. Let's see. Yeah, that resource list from Bethany Atazada, I think, is just for a patron, which I am. I just don't have the password right now. Let's see. Dang it. Okay. I'm my mouse is like half broken. Um so it's a pain in the ass. Um Open in new. I'm just trying to find the password in her posts. Resource library. So I want to see if there are any videos that she has. Alrighty, let's see. There are other tube. Not starting a channel, not tips. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Outlining, story structure, story techniques, writer's block, writing motivation, writing hacks. Yeah, there's no other videos that she has posted other than hers, Brittany Wang's, Natalia Lee's, and Sarah Cannon's. I just wanted to double check on that for you. Okay. Are we ready for the next sprint? We have 2 more sprints that we can do in this stream. That way I can go eat some lunch before I have to pick up my son. Okay. Let's go ahead and start the tree and start the timer. I'll see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. Okay, that was that sprint. How did we do? I I looked at like 12 different small towns in Illinois, and I found one that's super, super cute, and it's actually not too far from me. And I kind of want to make a trip to go visit it. So that's all I've been looking. I've been researching small towns basically, so that I can draw inspiration from them and save some pictures and whatnot. All right, let's get one final forest room created. So let's see. 4S B53 WESG. 4SB53 WESG. Perfect. There is the forest code if you want to plant a tree with me. Scrolling down below, we'll do a geranium this time if it changes for me. There we go. And going to the comments now. Okay. Okay, phew, I'm actually here now. Haha, glad I could catch you for at least one sprint. I'll also be back on tonight, but I know it's a little late for you. But I can probably do some sprints like I did last night or yesterday evening before having dinner. I moved on to edits from my critique partner. Nice. My Valentine's gift for my hubby is a full afternoon of writing. I'm so excited to get some serious work in. Nice. Well, we can do sprints then this afternoon on the Discord like we did yesterday. I got 371 words typed up, then got distracted making tea. 371 words is still great. Still amazing. And tea sounds great considering I've literally got that much left of my coffee. But yeah, I these towns are so freaking cute looking. I originally was looking at like trying to figure out what the style of the architecture was, and then I got distracted by all the pretty small town vibes. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Heck yes, I'd love that. Awesome. So I will probably do that. I can set up some stuff later this afternoon for sure. And I've got so many tabs open because of all the research I was doing. About 3,300. Also, I wanted to know like how populated each of these were, and I think Galena was one of the smallest populated ones. No. Nauvoo, however you say it. I don't know how you say it. Nauvoo is only 932 people. That's where Galena was like just over 3,200. Nauvoo. 932. My son hates when I have multiple tabs open, especially on my phone. It bugs him so bad. He would hate me right now. So I have one window with StreamYard and the Pomodoro timer. Then I have another window with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 tabs open on that one. And then I have another window for my that has like with my different email, and that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tabs open. So I currently have 22 tabs total open at the moment, and this is like a good day. There have definitely been days where I have even more than this. But like I think this might just be my ADHD. Um, I'm usually pretty good at clearing my tabs on my phone just because that one particularly irritates me. Um, but sometimes I forget to do that as well. But yeah, the desktop tabs. Yeah, your son would hate me. I would bug him so much. I just like I don't want to accidentally close something out and then realize that I need it later. And I don't want to like favorite it because once I like star it, most of the time I don't remember to even look at that. I will say one of my favorite features of Scrivener is being able to add a web page to your document, and then it'll just basically take like that web page and put it into your Scrivener, and you can look at it whenever then. So I do that when I'm like researching, but since I have those on my desktop and my Scrivener's on my laptop currently, I can't really do that at the moment. But yeah, he'd be like, get rid of those. I can't. I'm doing research. But I'm the same way. I keep tabs up so I don't forget about them because I don't want to bookmark them. Yeah, because the bookmarking is great for like being able to have that bookmark bar for like the websites that you go to all the time. But if I bookmark something for research, I'm going to forget that I bookmarked it. And then even if I don't, I'm going to forget to clear out my bookmarks when I don't need those anymore. And then it'll just be this never-ending list of bookmarked tabs that I don't need or want. So, I like this little system even though it's chaotic. Embrace the chaos, right? It is my motto. Embrace the chaos. Embracing the chaos. I have to figure out if my husband wants shrimp scampi tonight or if he wants to order something special. I randomly went into my bookmarks one day and was like, "What's that site?" Yeah, I did that about a year ago, and I mean, there were bookmarks saved from, I'm not even kidding you, probably 10 years ago. And I went through them all and deleted like 95% of them because it was so overwhelming. So, because I used to bookmark it so that I could go back to it later, and I it gave me way too much anxiety seeing the never-ending list of bookmarked sites. Katrina needs to clear out her bookmarks again. Yeah, let me see how many. I do not have very many on my author Gmail Chrome login. I have my bookmarked bar with the sites that I go to the most, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 others that I either need for later or I bookmarked because I wanted to go back to it and I forgot about them. My other email, which is my bookish email, I've got the bookmarked bar and probably 30 to 50 other bookmarked pages, which I think are just left over from the last time I cleared it out. Because I don't think I have bookmarked anything since then. I just kept the ones that I felt like I needed or would go back to. But yeah. I made clearing my bookmarks a quarterly admin task. My anxiety goes crazy if I have too many. LOL. That's probably a good idea. I don't think I have to add that to a admin task for me because I try not to do that anymore. But it was probably like a 2-hour thing when I was clearing it out like a year ago. It was I think I'm just traumatized from it. I just looked and I have 16 bookmarks and most are recipes and the others are super irrelevant. Yeah. On my bookmark bar, I have like YouTube, Notion, Patreon, Ream, Wattpad, which I can probably get rid of because I realize Wattpad is just not for me. KDP, Amazon, Kindle Vella, Nano, Fiverr, which I can probably get rid of because I don't do Fiverr anymore. Etsy, the Contemporary Romance Writers Organization, uh, Writing Mastery, which I can probably get rid of. Teachable. I have KM Weiland's website bookmarked. I have Campfire, StreamYard, NovelPad, One Stop for Writers. That's just on my like websites I go to most often. Only 16 bookmarks? I have so many. Yeah, I don't anymore. I don't. After that like 2-hour time of me going through all of the bookmarks that I had, I was traumatized. Absolutely traumatized, and so I don't bookmark anything anymore. If there's something that I was looking at and it like closed out or like my computer did like an automatic update and I no longer have the tab because yes, I leave the tabs open even when I put the computer to sleep so that when I go back to the computer later, it's still there. That's probably not good. But if like it gets accidentally closed out or anything, I'll just go to the history. I am traumatized from the bookmarked tabs. Yeah. Alrighty. Why don't we get this last sprint started? Because I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. And I will do some writing sprints over in the Discord server this afternoon. And then I will also be back for a live stream for more sprints at 8 p.m. Central Time. So that'll be 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central, and 9 p.m. Eastern. Depending on how tonight goes, maybe I'll come on earlier, but I really don't know because it's obviously Valentine's Day. I tend to forget bookmarks even exist. Yeah, that's what I did, and I had so many, and I'm terrified of it. Yeah. Alrighty, starting the tree and starting the timer. I'll see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. Well, that went fast. I was able to get just over 200 words in that sprint. Let's see, 516 minus 304. I was able to get 212. I was still doing some research and looking at pretty pictures. So better than nothing, right? I'm at a total of 516 for the day so far. How did we do? Thank you. I think I did fairly decently with some description. Let's see, I have at least 200 words of just like a descriptive, like couple paragraphs. So that's good. I feel like I succeeded in doing that. I finished up scheduling my socials. I still needed to batch record some TikToks, but that's for another day. 618 typed up from handwritten. Nice. Awesome job, Michelle. Still working through critiques. I got through a little over a chapter. Awesome. That is awesome. Okay. Again, I will be on the Discord this afternoon. Probably in like another hour and a half, I'll probably go on and do some sprints. And then I will be live streaming again tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time. So again, that is 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central, and 9 p.m. Eastern. And I'll do some more Pomodoro type writing sprints or productivity sprints, whatever you are working on. But yeah, I am going to go eat and go pick up my son and whatnot, but I will be in the Discord. So go ahead and grab those links if you aren't already in our Cozy Corner Discord area. And hopefully I'll see you guys later tonight. But thanks for sprinting with me. It's been lovely, and I'll talk to you guys later. Happy writing.